What's up, world? This your boy, you know what I'm saying? This God, you know what I'm saying? I told my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Nike, you know what I'm saying? Like the shoe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got Nike, O.S.H.A, and that was my amnesia. My amnesia, you know what I'm saying? Amnesia, you know what I'm saying? Amnesia. Like need you. And I told my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she taking care of all the grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Nisha take care of her too. And Casey, Nisha, and Nita, they mama take care of the other five, the other three, you know what I'm saying? So we got a pretty big family, and we got two more on the way, Mama D and Uncle Pick, and Uncle Leroy, Papa Leroy, Uncle Junior, Papa Enoch, you know what I'm saying? Papa Charlie, you know what I'm saying? And all y'all out there in that country, you know what I'm saying? Papa Emerson, that's me. And Papa Sarge Thompson, you know what I'm saying? And Papa Robert, and Papa Bubba. And then you don't even stop at when you go to Aunt Dorothy's and Uncle Alfred's house, because that's where Robert, Terry, Bubba, and William, you know what I'm saying? And Robert James is Robert Blackman, you know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying? Because Jerry and Edmund, both my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Now I can prove it, you know what I'm saying? That's how bad I am, because I'm Sugar Man, Jerica, and Carla. They came from both of them, Pooh, Quita, and Nicole, Melinda, and Brenda Cumberbatch, and every other girl growed up in North End. No Samuel L. Jackson, Kate, Sammy, Larry, and Thomas Jackson. And then you know Pick, you know what I'm saying? And Martin Garcia from Gilbert Garza, and Robbie Garza, and Partner, you know what I'm saying? Garza. And Roland Garcia, Jamie Garcia, Freddie Garcia, Aaron Garcia, and Happy Feet, and Leo Acuna, and his brother, my boy that I done forgot, named John. You know I ain't with this shit, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? You know I ain't really with this shit, John. And I would say John Glenn Douglas. You know what I'm saying? Stacey Douglas. You know what I'm saying? No man, woman, or child can buy or sell. Now let me read that to you. That's what God said, you know what I'm saying? How then can man be justified with God? Or how can he be clean that is born of a woman? And that no man might buy or sell, except that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And the number and the name of the beast, you know what I'm saying, is the number of the dollar bill, the penny, that they shun, the wheat, you know what I'm saying, the pennies, the change, the denarius, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became God, I put away childish things. By the truth, said it not. Also wisdom, instruction, and understanding. And I say again, by the truth, and said it not. Don't copy from God, then lie and say you made it up, and then, go against God's word to lie, cheat, steal, and destroy God and the children of God. Can a woman forget her second child, that she should have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, you may forget, yet will I not forget you. You know what I'm saying? There's God, you know what I'm saying? Go to now that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. And he said, while a child is yet alive, I fasted and wept. I said, who can tell whether God be gracious to me that the child may live, that we may buy the poor for silver? That's when they wanted slaves. And the needy for a pair of shoes. We was able to buy the poor for silver, Donald Trump, but not no more. And we was able to buy the needy for a pair of shoes. Yeah, and sell the refuge, the shit of the week, which is the penny. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go you rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. And when the dragon saw that he was cast to the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. That was the war in heaven when the devil accused the woman, the Son of God. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, take the child away, nurse it for me, and I will give you wages. And the woman took the child and nursed it. Ask you now, and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. You know what I'm saying? If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with her and the woman shall you put away evil from Israel. Because it ain't real, you know what I'm saying? So prostitution is a man letting his wife or daughters work for another man. You know what I'm saying? With the fact that you done got to see God came and showed y'all what it is to God came and showed y'all what it is to live on earth, you know what I'm saying? Showed y'all the truth, you know what I'm saying? God will give you land and houses free. Now I'm gonna see if the Bible talk about giving away free land. But I have said to you, you shall inherit the land, and I will give to you to possess it, a land that flowing with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God. Remember Moo-Moos, Adam. Remember Circle C. Remember when Moo-Moos used to deliver cold milk to the house and leave it at the doorstep in a crate. Them big red crates was Barden milk and Bell milk. What was it? It was Elsie's milk, but then you know what I'm trying to say. But it was Moo-Moos. which have separated you from other people. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord, I will even gather you from the people, and assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered. Because you know if you strike the shepherd, you scatter the sheep. And I will give you the land of Israel, and I will bring you to the land concerning which I did swear to give you. Give it to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I will give you your inheritance. I am the Lord, your God. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, to give you the land of Canaan. You know what I'm saying? You can and will have heaven freely, and to your God. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for a man to get to know who God is, he must first believe that he is God. And as God, just as God, he is a provider of him that diligently seek him. And I will give peace in the land, and you shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall a sword go through your land. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. A new heart, not just heartly, but a new heart, Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know Freddie Jackson, you really wouldn't know Prince. And if you didn't know Ricky Parker, you really wouldn't know Eddie Murphy. And if you didn't know Dushan, you really wouldn't know Charlie Williams. And you wouldn't know Jamie Foxx. Was really Jamie Garcia. And Edwin now Ralph. You know what I'm saying? And New Edition is back the same crew now. And you will abide in this land, and I will build you and not pull you down. And I will plant you and not pluck you up. For it repented me, you know what I'm saying, of the evil that I have done to you. I will give to you and your seed after you the land wherein you are a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession. And I will be their God, and they will be my people. So that's that. On the first day of the week, lay in store. That's what I said. Get these malls back in order, all my clothes back from Japan and New York. Levi's, I want them back. Up on the first day of the week, let every one of you lay by him in store, as God hath prospered him, that there be no gatherings when I come to the store. You know what I'm saying? Now, when Jesus was risen early the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, you know what I'm saying, out of whom he had cast 7 devils. And very early in the morning, the first day of the week, they came to the sepulchre at the rising of the sun. That same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut and the disciples were assembled, Jesus came and stood in the midst of them and said, peace be with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the Sabbath, it began down toward the first day of the week. And Mary Magdalene and Mary and the other Mary to see the deception. That's all about Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But that's really telling y'all it's first day of the week. I want y'all to have them stores in order. You know, y'all know how to do it. We just don't put price tags on our stuff no more from heaven. Everything come from us, come from us. You can't argue about a name. Sears and Roebuck belong to God. Montgomery Watts belong to God. Lincoln Continental belong to God. Cadillac belong to God. All them cars you got now, Chrysler 300, belong to God. Toyota Camry belong to God. Ford Motors belong to God. Genesis belong to God. You know what I'm saying? Ford, all of them, Jeep, you know what I'm saying? All of them belong to God, man. And you shall not lend or give a loan or mortgage to your brother. Usury of money, usury of gold and silver, usury of anything that is lent or given as a loan or borrowed upon usury, meaning upon taxes, upon interest, upon loans, upon a ticket that you get from a police officer that's supposed to be heavenly trained to know that unless you drunk and drinking and driving, you know, and not high off your ass and endangering other people or in no school zone acting crazy, then God don't mind giving away free cars and trucks. You know what I'm saying? Woe is me, a mother, that you have borne me a man of strife, a man of contention to the whole earth. I have neither lent on usury, nor men have lent to me on usury, but they have, yet every one of them do curse me, God. And to a stranger or anybody, no, you cannot add interest or taxes or a price tag on any more things given by God. You know what I'm saying? Wheel within a wheel, chariots of fire. Listen at this. And their appearances, there were four, like one likeness, as if a wheel had been in the midst of a wheel. And I looked, and behold, four wheels by the cherubims. Cherubims are misogynists, or just men, women, children. Cherubs, you know what I'm saying? Cherubs, you know what I'm saying? Booms, you know what I'm saying? Bims, you know what I'm saying? Like bams, but bims. One wheel by one cherub, another wheel by another cherub. And the appearance of the wheels was of the color of beryl stone, black. And the appearance of the wheels and their work was like color of beryl, and they were four and had one likeness. And their appearance and their work was as if it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. For the wheel was cried to them my hearing, O wheel. You know what I'm saying? O God, make them like a wheel, as stubble before the wind. And the king scattered the wicked, bringing the wheel over them. And the corn is bruised, because he will not be threshing it, nor break it with the wheel of his cart, nor bruise it with his horsemen. Now I beheld living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth, as the living creatures had four faces, You know what I'm saying? Or ever the silver cord loose and the golden bowl would be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. For the fishes are threshed with threshing instruments. Is a cart wheel turned about upon common, but the fishes are beaten out of a staff and coming with the rod, and that's just making love and having kids. That's like four wheels, the wheel. And the work of the wheel is like the work of chariot wheels, axle trees, and their naves and their felloes and their spokes, and all molten metal, welded or made, casted. But that's that, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't buy ourselves here in heaven, man. We're supposed to be having freely, happily ever after. And all our memories, we need to go to school and praise them schools, man. Because the school teachers and stuff, even though we was crossed up in the end, you know what I'm saying, and found out a lot of lies and stuff was told on God and blamed on the devil and Satan and demons, when we all know God is true. Anything says devil and Satan, that's a lie, and it's just put together to take something, steal, kill, and destroy from somebody. And God ain't here to kill, steal, and destroy, from Obama to Trump to Biden to Clinton to everybody that ever been president, man. It's God, man. I ain't trying to take y'all land, but I know it rightfully belong to me. You know what I'm saying? Good times. I'm just going to say good times. That was my first show. And the rest of them, everybody else was me too. So, you know what I'm saying? Lil Bob. You know what I'm saying? I say Lil Bob because Bob, my brother. Bob, my brother, man. See, my mama didn't tell me, she told me about Big Rich. Big Rich is like Richard George and Telly mixed together, you know what I'm saying? They might call it George Floyd, but they really Telly, you know what I'm saying? My best brother, him and Richard George. I couldn't be Humpty Dumpty and Bunny Rabbit if it wasn't for them niggas and Shaun White, Ellis White, Robert Franklin, Patrick Franklin, Carl Jackson, Martin Garcia, Ralph Robinson, Ehud Robinson, Tough Nut Robinson, Michael down there in North End. They couldn't talk. And Pookie, you know what I'm saying, Thomas Young, and Patricia Young, Pat Young, that was married to my daddy, Melinda Mama, and Grandmother Martha, and Anna Littleson, and my Blanche, and Uncle Ernest D. wife, I don't remember her name, probably Charlie, Carlin Carton. We got the whole family, Charlotte and Shantae. We got the whole family, Nancy and Monique, Sonya Lynn and Queena, Pooh and Nika. Oh, y'all. This, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? God, nephews and nieces. And I love y'all, from Chad to goddamn, from Chad Butler to goddamn Chad driving Miss Daisy crazy. Because that's what Pick could be doing, man. Shit. Anytime a man is like God, man, he got a mama that's crazier than a son, because she knows she got God. And she don't want nothing to happen to God, because that's her life and his life too. And anybody that know his mama know him too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like Robert D. Lewis, no, that ain't Lewis. Anthony Lewis, your Tyler Perry. It's Anthony Lewis. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even lie about that. But we ain't supposed to be doing no money thing, man. With this God. Say no to money, you know what I'm saying? No man can buy or sell unless he receives the mark of the beast, and you know that ain't nobody good. And that's just them insurance people lying to us, telling us we get $5,000 for casket and burial and all. Man, we ain't trying to die and get in no funeral home battle with no fake ass caskets. You know damn well you ain't putting in the ground.